Good evening, everyone. It's Miss Kirsten again with another episode of Night Night with Nichols. I'm excited about this story too. Let's face it, I'm excited about most storybooks. Ooh, they're so amazing. Oh, the worlds we can travel to just in books and using our wonderful minds. Before I read tonight, let's make sure we've done our chores, the night-night chores. You remember them. Brushing your teeth, putting on your jammies, making sure those toys are picked up. I'm sure yours are. With all that out of the way, are we ready for a story? Well, first, I want to tell you, see my friend back here? He's a barbarian or a Viking. That's what they used to be called, are barbarians. And guess what? Barbarians don't read. They raid. Or do they? What's a barbarian to do? Let's find out. In tonight's book, Ronan the Librarian. Ooh, I can't wait. Look at that. And it's written by Luebbe and Becky, Cattie, illustrated by Victoria Moderna, published by Roaring Brook Press, and read with permission by Macmillan. Look at all that. What do they got? That doesn't look like a hammer. Let's see what they do. Like I said, Ronan the Librarian. Ooh, I can't wait. Ronan was a mighty barbarian, a leader of his people. He invaded, he raided, and back home he traded. Look at all that. Wow. Look at all those ridges. Ooh, and fishies. That's a big fish. Look at a frog. Ribbit. Ronan was legendary for finding the best pillage. Gold, jewelry, weapons, and tools. Everyone wanted to trade with him until one raid went horribly wrong. What's this? This is worthless! Ronan tried to barter, but no one would make a deal. Barbarians didn't read books. Uh-oh. Look at him. He's got a box full of book stuff, papers and pens. Even the crow looks disappointed. However, the goat in the back, he seems pretty satisfied. Nom nom nom. Ronan took the book home. Oofta! What am I going to do with this useless thing? Origami? Kindling? Toilet paper? Yes, that's it. Look at that. Ooh, watch out for the paper cuts. Then a picture caught his eye. Ronan read the first sentence, then a paragraph, then a page. Before he knew it, he had devoured an entire chapter. He read until the moon was high in the sky. I do the same thing, Ronan. You get caught up in books. The next day, Ronan didn't meet the raiding party. He must have overslept, said Crom. Let's go wake him. Ronan, you dunga! What are you doing? Asked Gunner. I'm reading. This book is epic. Do you want to borrow it? Have you gone berserk? Barbarians don't read. We raid, said Helgi. Ooh, they are not happy. Look at those faces. Look at his. It's like mine when I'm in a book. It's so exciting. His friends were right. Ronan tucked the book away and went raiding, like a good barbarian. But he couldn't stop thinking about the book. When the raid was over, he charged home and read straight through to the end. Oh, look. He set up for the trade. He's like, oh, yeah, just go ahead, trade, take me. He's going to go read a book. Ronan was hooked. He needed a new book, so he invaded and raided and read. Look at that. They're all worried about the treasures. Ronan loves the books. I really do like that Ronan. He invaded and raided and read. He's on the back of that warthog. Look at that. He's reading. But he's still got his axe up. He invaded and raided and read. Ooh, well, boat's getting kind of heavy. Look at that ship. That's a huge stack of books. Kind of looks like my bedroom. The fierce raider became a fierce reader, and soon his massive collection threatened to devour him. Oh no! Yeah. Oh no! Look at that. Even the raven is scared. Look at the crow. Dinosaur bones. Fossils. So Ronan came up with a solution to tame the beast. He built a library. He even threw a grand opening celebration. But barbarians do not read books. But they like the tasties. Nom 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 nom. Crom judged the books by their covers. Too sparkly, too kissy, too wimpy. Gunner valued brawn over brains. Reading doesn't have a point. Spears have points. Helgi was too busy to read. How could Ronan get his people to see that books were treasures? It's always the debate. Such a conundrum. Oofda! I must conquer my own village, he declared. He picked up his book, held it high, and began to read aloud. Ooh. Gonna read out loud. Look, they're all doing their stuff in the village. What do you think will happen? The troll roared as Odin snatched the urn of Unkar and raced to his ship. The crew rowed out to sea when out of the depths rose the terrifying Kraken. Odin held on to the urn for dear life as he drew his sword. Oh, look at the story. That looks like a pretty good story. But the shipbuilders continued sawing. The blacksmiths didn't stop hammering, and the potters kept on spinning their wheels. It was a crushing defeat for Ronan. Oh no, they weren't paying any attention. Or were they? At daybreak, Ronan went to his library. Oofda! I've been invaded! Look, no, it's been broken open. Who breaks open a library? Pish posh. And raided! Oh no! What was in the urn? Did he clobber the Kraken? What did Odin do next? It was his greatest victory yet. The library was full of barbarians. Look at that. That is a good raid. They were listening after all. Ronan quickly laid down the law. He issued library cards, he recommended books, and he read to the younglings. It turns out barbarians do read books. Look at that. Look, is he reading to the younglings? I like that word, younglings. See that? Readers make better raiders. Ronan was a mighty librarian, a leader of his people. They invaded, they raided. Look at that. Look at a stack of books. Oh, and they read. Isn't that wonderful? I might be a little partial to this book, you know, being a librarian and all. I bet you have a favorite book. I have so many favorite books. Why don't you dream about your 3 favorite books? What an adventure that dream will take you on. And that's all for tonight. Until next time, we at BCPL and Night Night with Nichols, we say good night. Night, everyone.